Hi, welcome to Reading with Tripp, sponsored by Billy Hurt Farmers Insurance. Billy has a family like you, and he wants to protect them. So he makes sure they have the best insurance. And he wants to do the same for your family. So give Billy a call at Billy Hurt Farmers Insurance. Today we're reading Fables. These are short stories, often depicting animals as people, that tell of a cautionary tale, maybe of greed, selfishness, or being mean. You never know. So let's read from our little book of fables right now. A crocodile became increasingly fond of the wallpaper in his bedroom. He stared at it for hours and hours. "Just look at all those neat and tidy rows of flowers and leaves," said the crocodile. "They are like soldiers. There is not a single one that is out of place." "My dear," said the crocodile's wife, "you are spending too much time in bed. Come out into my garden where the air is fresh and the sun is bright and warm." "Well, if you insist." "Just for a few minutes," said the crocodile. He put on a pair of dark sunglasses to protect his eyes from the glare and went outside. Mrs. Crocodile was proud of her garden. "Look at all the hollyhocks and marigolds," she said. "Smell the roses and the lilies of the valley." "Great heavens," cried the crocodile. "The flowers and leaves in the garden are growing in a terrible angle. They are all scattered. They are messy and entwined." The crocodile rushed back to his bedroom in a state of great distress. He was at once comforted by the sight of his wallpaper. "Ah," said the crocodile, "here is a garden that is ever so much better. How happy and secure these flowers make me feel." After the crocodile seldom left his bed, he lay there, smiling at the walls. He turned a very pale and sickly shade of green. Without a doubt, there is such thing as too much order. Well, what do you think is the lesson in that fable? Did the crocodile make a good choice to stay in bed and avoid the sunlight at the time with his wife? Or do you think maybe it made him sick and he missed out? Let's go for one more fable. The Ducks and the Fox. Two duck sisters were wading down the road to the pond for their morning swim. "This is a good road," said the first sister, "but I think, just for a change, we should find another route. There are many other roads that lead to the pond." "No," said the second sister, "I do not agree. I really do not want to try a new way. This road makes me feel comfortable, and I am accustomed to it." One morning, the ducks met at a fox sitting on a fence along the road. "Good morning, ladies," said the fox. "On your way to the pond, I suppose?" "Oh, yes," said the sisters. "We come along here every day." "Interesting," said the fox with a toothy smile. When the sun came up the next morning, the first sister said, "We are sure to meet the fox again if we go our usual way. I did not like his looks. Today's the day that we must find another road." "You are being just plain silly," said the second sister. "That fox smiled at us. He seemed most gentlemanly." The two ducks waddled down the same road to the pond. There was the fox sitting on the fence. This time he carried a sack. "Lovely ladies," said the fox, "I was expecting you. I am glad that you have not disappointed me." Opening his sack, he jumped upon them. The sisters quacked and screamed. They flapped and flopped their wings. They flew home and bolted to their door. The next morning, the two ducks did not go out. They rested at home to quiet their nerves. On the following day, they carefully searched for a new and different road. They found one, and it took them safely to the pond. At times, a change of routine can be most helpful. What did you think about today's fable? Talk amongst yourselves about the lessons you may have learned. And we'll see you next time for Reading with Tripp.